Sarah Huckabee Sanders will be a contributor on Fox News. I had like a cutesy little lead written for this, and it's not a cute story. There's a revolving door of politics when it comes to the media, and there's an argument that it's with the Trump administration, but no, with every administration. It's just particularly disgusting when it happens under the Trump administration because it rewards bad behavior. Sarah Huckabee Sanders has lied to the American people over and over again. And this is on the heels of the story we did just yesterday about Sean Spicer getting a role on Dancing with the Stars. It's like, oh, you're a bad person? Well, what can we do to launder your image, right? So in this case, it's Fox, so it's a little more expected. But what do you guys have to say about this?
I actually don't. I have to be honest, I'm not that outraged and I don't care that much. I find it fairly normal. So look, at some point, Fox actually dropped their fair and balanced tagline. And at that point, I then felt better. I mean, sometimes a lot of the rest of the media continue to cover for them, which is frustrating. And by cover for them, I just mean like they're conservative. That's okay, just say it. And they started to say it by dropping fair and balanced. And if the rest of the media would just say, yeah, of course, they represent the conservative position and they support the Republican Party, et cetera, then it's a free country, they're allowed to do that. Hiring people that work for Trump is fairly logical. But remember, look, MSNBC and CNN hire former politicians all the time, former administrations all the time. I mean, MSNBC just hired Claire McCaskill to tell us how to win when she just lost her Senate seat. It makes no sense at all. They'd hire Jay Carney, David Axelrod. So the Democrats do it, the Republicans do it, MSNBC, CNN, and Fox do it. So
yeah, I mean, it's a racket, right? Because it's all everybody taking care of their own, and their own has nothing to do with you and me. It's not our own, it's their own. Mm-hmm. So that's a huge piece of it. Secondly, once I saw General Pinochet, the former dictator of Chile, on America's Got Talent. No, that didn't happen.
Oh my God, I was about to say.
But this is a kind of, and thirdly, I mean, and I have to be honest, I think that just reading her personality off the screen, Sarah Huckabee Sanders is a deeply unpleasant person to experience for me.
In every way, yeah.
And I'm just thinking of her personality, her vibe, whatever. It's just horrible when she's on the screen. So Fox can have her. Fox's audience can have her. Take her. I mean, that's my gut. But you're absolutely right to be as angry as you are, even if I'm just like, good riddance. You're absolutely right to be as angry as you are because it just shows the media corruption with, and as our politics gets viler, the media gets violent.
And it's not even, look, I think Fox News is a natural fit. Like it was something that we were all joking around about on the day that she resigned from her job.
Right.
So I would be much angrier if she got hired at a different place, as a contributor. I think on Fox, it's to be expected. But one of the things that I came across today was Sean Spicer reacting to the critics in regard to how he was chosen to be on Dancing with the Stars. And he said, I'm perfectly happy with who I am. And I thought to myself, well, of course you're perfectly happy with who you are. No one's ever really held you, to account for who you are. You were a liar. You lied for possibly the worst president this country has ever had, who's a crook, a criminal, who's brutal and has brutalized children at the border. I mean, this country rewards bad behavior.
Yeah.
And that show is rehabilitating his image.
Yeah, but look, I think that last phrase there is a critical one. Are you rehabilitating people or not? And so Fox News doesn't rehabilitate anyone; it just serves the same audience. So I think most people, when they hear Sarah Huckabee Sanders in that monotone voice delivering things that we know are not true, it grates on our nerves. But for the Fox audience, they're like, "Oh, she's so mean. We love her." Like that's where the heels go. So, and if you like heels, you go to watch Fox News. So it's a natural fit. I would, like you said earlier, Anna, I'd be much more annoyed if other news networks treated her as if she was a legitimate source of news. But to be fair, look, a lot of the press secretaries mislead the press all the time under quote unquote normal administrations too. But that's an impolite little thing that you're not allowed to say in Washington
No,
because everybody else is friends.
That's absolutely true. And I'm going to go, I rarely make hard and fast predictions. I'm going to make a prediction about Sarah Huckabee Sanders now. Her tenure at Fox will not last 3 months past the end of the Trump presidency. She is there to cozy or keep the relationship warm with the Trump administration. The audience won't like her. That's my prediction. She won't have good Q scores or whatever, and she'll be gone as soon as Trump's gone.
Interesting.
Eskow predicts.
All right, well, I love predictions, so there we go.
All right.
Thanks for watching this free clip of the Young Turks. Don't forget to become a TYT member today. For more exclusive content, join now at tyt.com/join.